It's always good though when you can look back and be like, I hate myself then.
Yeah, it's most versions of myself.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If I could assassinate myself at any age, I'd probably do it.
Every fucking week, new movies get released. How does anyone ever see these? There are too many movies.
The boys are back in town.
Boys are back in town.
Bow, bow.
Ba-doodle-doo-doo, ba-doodle-doo-doo.
Welcome.
Tonight's going to be a jailbreak.
By the way, worst transition in music history. It's like, get fucking pumped,
Yeah.
down, and then it's like, guess
Happy.
who just came back today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awful.
Thick Lizzie.
Fucking trash.
Tick Lizzie.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
like that.
fucking get fucking stoked, like revving up like Motorhead, like let's fucking go, and then like
la
la la.
and then, like, skipping down the street.
I like it. It's
Not
like
great.
ELO.
Electric Light Orchestra.
Fuck yeah, dude. Say it loud. Say it proud.
I'm not actually familiar with any of their songs.
is that like Dream Theater?
I don't think
Electric
so.
Light? Is that like Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
Josh is like, no.
No. It's not like tech. Well, I guess it's technical. It's a fucking classic rock band that has an orchestral background to it.
That's
You
pretty
know?
sick.
Movie podcast.
Hey,
Welcome.
man.
Welcome
That
to
shit's fucking lit, bro. Roll over Beethoven. That shit fucking hits, bro.
Never heard of it.
It's enlightened, family.
Yeah.
It is illuminated.
It is
Litterino.
illuminated.
I just killed that slang.
Take that, millennial or Gen Z.
Is it Gen Z now? That's what the
I
current
think
one is?
so.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Chris Collins.
I'm Josh Rodriguez. I'm not going to fuck with you. Please say your name.
I don't believe you.
Say your fucking name.
I'm Alex Wilson.
There you go.
Good job, guys. We got through it. We got through the most rudimentary, basic part of a podcast.
I wasn't going to.
Signing your name is like 800 points. So fuck you.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I never took the
by
took
way?
the SAT. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I passed it. It's big brain time, boys. Look
I
out.
passed the SAT.
Shut it down, boys. It's big brain time.
Is there a failing score on the SAT?
No, I thought you just. Well, there's a
Nope.
bad
Just
score.
to completion.
I passed it.
I did.
There's a bad score, but I don't know about. Can you fail the SAT? I thought that's just a knowledge.
I wouldn't know because I passed it.
Is it kind of like failing life? It's just like subjective.
I don't know. I could have gotten a Spirit Award. Maybe no one fails it. I have no idea. What I can say is, it's big brain time.
Yeah.
Shut out the fucking big
Kubrick
brains
thoughts.
out there. Kubrick thoughts, bro. All right. So this week on There Are Too Many Movies, we watched El Camino.
A Breaking Bad movie.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
to me, well, I don't like that they labeled it that because then it's like, okay, well, here comes a bunch of other Breaking Bad movies.
Yeah.
It's
Here's
like,
2
Well,
episodes.
probably.
it's like what? Yeah, but it's like saying Spider-Man, a Marvel movie.
Right. It's like we.
yeah.
It's implied. We
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
A Marvel Universe movie. It's like, yeah.
I honestly don't think that's like Vince Gilligan's choice to call it a Breaking Bad
Yeah,
movie.
he wanted to call it El Camino, and they were like, no one's going to know it's Breaking Bad.
Like,
And it's like,
everyone's gonna fucking know, dude.
fuck those people.
Yeah.
Some fucking mouth breed like, what's this movie?
You just have one person say Jesse. You know what I mean? And then it's like that's it.
He's like, yeah, bitch.
Did he even say
That's really
bitch?
good,
Thank
dude.
you. Thank you.
Oh shit.
Mr. White,
Pretty good.
we got to cook meth, bitch.
That's really good,
Thank
dude.
you.
Let me do Gus.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, let me do Gus. Hey guys, gotta get the meth. Can you sell me some meth?
Here's the meth, bitch.
Say magnets, bitch.
That's, yeah. Okay. Hold on. I'd like to start off this podcast with impressions. Magnets, bitch. Thank you.
Fucking wow.
Thank you.
That's terrific.
Thank you. We'll be right back with more There Are Too Many Movies.
Can you go to commercial? Thank you.
That was it.
And we're back.
It's just the first couple notes.
Yeah.
Doody-boo-dee.
We need to get the last like zinger.
Yeah.
I can send you a wave like instrumental or whatever.
Tanks, man.
Peeling back the curtains today on There Are Too Many Movies.
I could
Behind the
probably
scenes.
do it really quick, honestly.
You could probably do it right now.
Probably
you know what?
wouldn't take
you
any
have-
effort.
Do you have the instrumental version handy?
No.
Or it could be.
Yeah, I could do it.
Do you have the instra parentheses mental close parentheses version?
Do you have the instrumental bass boosted version?
Yeah.
Trap remix on YouTube?
Show music. Oh shit, that's not it.
No, this is great.
Trap core.
Shout out to the listeners out there. By the way, 2,000 fucking followers.
Holy shit, really?
No, man.
I was like,
That's
what?
not close.
I was like,
That's
no
not it.
fucking way. That's how disconnected I am
Hey,
from
man,
like
it's 200 followers.
Hey, I like to dream big.
first podcast to 2 billion subscribers.
Fucking, we did it, boys.
Quarter of Earth's population.
We're number
Thank
one.
you.
We're also number one on Stitcher and podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We did it.
That was bad, dude. I got it.
You have instrumental?
No.
All
What?
right, you can't do it.
I never said I had instrumental. Hold on.
Sorry.
God damn it, Chris.
Who's on first? Who'd you?
Hey, this episode is brought to you by Topo Chico.
Topo Gijo.
Topo
Dank
Chico.
Mexican bubbly.
Mineral water?
Yes.
There are too many.
All right, hold on one
Yeah.
second.
No. Whenever, just do it live. Fuck
Isn't it weird that just bubbly water exists on Earth and is just natural?
Too many movies.
Nice. Perfect.
Did it in like 2 fucking seconds,
Easy.
dude.
Podcast production is
Easy.
easy.
Take
Actually,
that,
it's not
SNL.
easy. It's not easy. Don't start one.
Don't fucking do it, man.
Don't fucking do it. 200 followers, by the way. Let's get some fucking horns. or
I'm
some
gonna-
Oh,
shit.
whoops.
2,000 followers, dude.
Okay, I pressed the goddamn. Pressed it.
Hey, how come it works sometimes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You
I
pressed-
paid for this.
Piece of shit.
This is actually a fucking quality.
It's a paid app.
Isn't that
Material.
a new one?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Something just unplugged.
All right, we watched El Camino.
Yeah, but before we talk about El Camino, we're going to talk about what we've been watching. And it's been 2 weeks since our last
Yes.
episode. I know that everyone was hurting for an episode last week.
Yep.
Yeah.
All 200 of you on Instagram.
All 2,000 of you, apparently.
2,000. Yeah. We did it.
God damn it, Chris.
That's our goal. Shut it down.
Don't you love that? Like, we have a pretty decent like reaction, I guess, from our Instagram followers. Have you ever checked our Facebook page?
Do we have a face? I mean,
Sometimes.
No.
Like sometimes I'll tab over to it and just to make that red bubble go away.
It's nothingness, dude.
Oh, really?
It's empty. Like,
Facebook is just
it's so fucking lame.
like deserted now, right?
It's just an abyss. I
Yeah.
don't know.
No.
I put it up. Things go there by obligation, but I don't check.
Right.
that. It's such a
Old people go there. You know what I mean?
yep. Shout out Facebook.
And if you like, I guess someone's birthday, that's when you. That's
Yeah.
where you do it. You don't do it on.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I did it. Congrats.
I lived again.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got 2,000 followers on Instagram. We're fucking stoked about that.
Yeah, 2,000. The big
straight
two,
up
3
2K.
zeros.
Yep, 3 zeros after that too. Don't.
Sick. No.
Don't check it.
How many's 9 zeros?
Yep. We got all the zeros.
The population of India plus like a lot of China, probably.
2,000, bitch.
Hell yeah, dude.
Flam, 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 flam. All right, so let's do our show. What have you been watching, Alex?
I watched a couple things. I watched a movie on Netflix called Fractured, which is not Fracture with Ryan Gosling, but
That new one, I saw it.
yeah, it's actually better than I thought it would be. Because at first you're like, this is gonna be some basic indie thriller shit, and then it throws a couple curveballs, and you're actually like, it kept me guessing pretty much the whole way through. I'd say it's worth a watch. Fractured.
Fractured? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Josh?
I got a couple things, man. I saw Boys Don't Cry for the first time.
I haven't seen that.
That's a fucking sad movie, man.
Did you cry?
But it feels no. I don't cry
Nope.
for much. It feels pretty dated though. Like it feels like a '90s fucking. Like this was made in the '90s.
White Men
dude.
Can't Jump.
Yeah. Yep. Very much so. I mean, I recommend it. I feel like that's one of those kind of tentpole films you probably need to watch. You know what I mean? History wise, and Hilary Swank is fucking awesome in it. But it's a sad movie, man. It's real fucked up. Also went back and watched Good Time last night.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck, I love
Good
that
Time.
movie.
Shout out Robert Pattinson.
Seriously, it's on Amazon Prime, guys.
Have not seen it.
Please
You've seen
check
it?
that out.
Woo!
It's so fucking good.
God damn, that movie is rough though.
Yeah, it's rough, but I mean, it's such a good story in that it's a small scale story that is like it's just compartmentalized within Robert Pattinson the entire time. That like you totally understand who he is, what the story is, and like within 5 fucking minutes, you understand what the entire movie's going to be about.
Nice.
And there's not much else to it, you know? It's just a criminal on the run trying to get his brother out of jail.
But
But
it's really well done.
But
It's
it's
just
in the worst way possible.
Indie af, just a bad person trying to do good.
yeah.
Just a good little boy. Never do.
Fuck. So many, and the twists and turns are very. It's not like a bad word would say intentional to like shock the viewer or anything like that, but it's handled so well that like you understand his reasoning for everything that he does throughout. Like especially like whenever he happens to just go to a house because like he's on the run and he has this guy in a wheelchair and he's like, "Hey, can I use your phone, please?" You know, it's just so matter of fact how he goes through like using people to attain what he needs to. It's just, man,
It's an awful person trying to do good.
it's so good though.
It's a good movie.
I'll check it out. Yeah.
Robert Pattinson, indie. Our indie boy god. He really is.
And then I started watching Succession again.
Fuck yeah.
Mm.
I want
So fucking good.
I need to get
man.
into that, man. It's on my list. Succession.
It's really, really good. I think I'm 4 episodes deep. It's good, man.
I'll check it out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's been on my need to watch list for a long time.
Yeah.
So.
What really triggered it though was this week on the finale of season 2 of Succession, which I haven't seen yet. I'm only 3 episodes into the first season. But Pusha T remixed the intro and like has a verse over it.
Oh, sick.
Like
That's
the
cool.
intro music
For the finale?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I was like, that's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'm
cool.
fucking down.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
dope.
He's like, I like this show. I want to sing over it.
Yeah.
They're like, okay. He's like, all right. Here it is.
Sick.
Dope. Is that it?
Yeah.
Cool.
What about you, man?
Nothing. The past 2 weeks I've just been sitting in a chair.
Sitting in darkness, staring at the floor.
Yeah, no, I've just been gaming and shit. I haven't really watched anything.
You know, at a certain point, there are too many movies.
Yeah.
You just got to take a little break.
Yeah, I was just,
Oh, that's the name of the podcast.
Oh, shit!
There are too many movies.
We'll be right back.
What are we? Some kind of there are too many movies?
Oh, shit. All right, so without further ado, I guess we can just get into the breakdown.
Oh, shit.
of El Camino. All right, so I'll kick it off. So Netflix decided to give me a recap, which I appreciated.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. You didn't get one?
I didn't get one.
Like,
Weird.
fuck your face. It's
They're
big
like,
brain
you know
time.
enough.
Yeah, big brain.
Yeah,
It's time
I
for you
feel
to
pretty.
fucking just-
I feel pretty good about my knowledge of Breaking Bad.
Wow.
I'd say.
And Netflix
It's
sensed
weird.
that.
It's weird that they didn't give you one, and you didn't. I mean, I passed the SAT, and they
Last
had to give me
name's
a
Collins.
Right. You would
and-
think that they wouldn't have to give you
They're
one.
like Rodriguez. He's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't need it.
Yeah, it doesn't need it.
Legendary memory of the Rodriguezes.
So yeah, Netflix.
No, it's more of a white privilege joke.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
I don't get it. That's my white privilege.
So I don't understand the joke.
I don't get it. Everyone has an easy time. What's the issue?
That's my reality. I don't know what you're talking about. So it gave me a recap, which I appreciated because, but man, that was a little 3 to 5 minute montage down memory lane.
Yeah.
And it was well edited. And I was just like, fuck. First of all, I'd hate to be the guy whose job that was. Fuck.
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so much to fuck up, possibly.
So here's the thing: you got to watch 5 seasons.
Hey, so we got this El Camino movie coming out, and people haven't seen Breaking Bad in a while. Can you sum it up in 5 minutes? And it's just like, that's like 80 hours
Yeah.
of story or some shit.
I'm sure there was whoever edited it must have been a fan to been.
Oh,
to
for
be like,
sure.
You know what? I have the idea. I have the gist
I'm
of it.
sure it's a team of people.
And
but
I'm sure
still.
it was like there were notes like Vince Gilligan wanted you to hey, remember I want you
Yeah.
to put this in there. I
Well,
want you to
there's
put that in
also
there.
certain. There's so much that happened, but there's certain things that are relevant only
to the plot
to
of El
the-
Camino.
Yeah, exactly. That needed hey, just a reminder. This kind of person's a thing. This person's a thing. By the way,
It's a 3-minute fucking recap of the episode The Fly.
He's just trying to swat.
by the way, that is the most brilliant episode of television. I don't give a
I
fuck.
fucking love
fucking
that
love
one.
it.
Yeah.
It's, okay.
Ryan Johnson
Writer?
He's the director of that one?
directed that one.
Oh shit. The director of fucking Looper?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Sick.
Looper, he fucking did The Last Jedi, and he's coming out with some other movie that I don't know of.
Another movie.
That legendary Rodriguez memory coming in hot.
Can't say it.
Killing it.
Anyways, so that recap was nuts, and But man, I finished that and I was just like, right at the end of it, and like the El Camino, like the title started, and I was just like, if they fuck this up,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
That was my frame of mind, like the whole movie. I
Yeah.
was just like,
yeah. Just waiting for it to fuck
It's
up.
like, you fucks. They're like, we're going to make 2 more quick episodes and call it a movie. I'm like, let's see you justify this.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, no, they.
Wilson, he's like his legs are crossed and he's just
Like, I grew a beard just to watch this episode so I could stroke it and throw it over my shoulder.
he's just fucking barely touching his chin.
Yeah, your girlfriend's like shoveling popcorn in her face, like this is so good. This is so
All
good.
right.
This is amazing, and you're like,
I can see what they were going for. I see. It's okay, I guess.
You're watching through such a critical lens.
Yeah.
real.
I get it though, because dude, like, just let's get it out there, man. Breaking Bad is the best show, and we've
ever.
said that so many times
Yeah.
on this show.
That being said, haven't finished The Wire.
Right, I haven't started or finished The Wire.
Fuck it.
Hey,
Also-
fuck The Wire.
Also,
Wire can suck my dick. So many heroin addicts are going to be like, hey, man, that's not cool.
I want that to be one of the quote posts this week.
The Wire.
Hey, fuck The Wire.
Never seen it, but fuck that show.
Fuck The Wire. Fuck The Sopranos.
Fuck a kid in King Arthur's court. Fuck every other Disney movie where a kid goes back in time.
Hey, fuck The Wire. I fucking love it. Yeah, fuck it, man, because Breaking Bad is the best show. Beginning to end, bar none. There is no
amazing.
fucking show that can touch how well that show
It's the best drama thriller. Fucking
Yeah, my papa likes it over The Wire, so
I mean,
Shit.
Papa approved.
Papa.
So yeah, that show's the best. The story arc, the character development, everything is top fucking notch in Breaking Bad. 5 seasons. They ended it before it went to shit.
Yep.
It's
And there was no money grubbing
Yeah.
fucking like
Better Call
essence
Saul.
to it.
oh, well, I haven't
That's after
watched.
the fact. Hey man, the show's over. Show's over.
Yeah,
Hands
yeah,
up.
It is over. Exactly.
So end it. Nah, I heard it's good.
And then
haven't-
Effects was like, please do it again.
Yeah.
And they're like, and Vince is like, nah, Breaking Bad's over. And they're like, please, what about Jesse? What about fucking Saul Goodman? You can write some shit for that, right? And he's
Fine.
like, fucking, I guess. Bags.
Isn't it funny that AMC
Bags of cash.
Isn't it funny that AMC is just not shit anymore without that show?
Or
Yeah.
Mad Men, too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck Walking
What's
Dead.
up with Walking Dead? Isn't
Hey,
it?
it didn't end. That's what's up with Walking
Okay.
Dead.
Yeah.
They didn't fucking end it when they should have. That's what's up with Walking Dead.
They just confirmed like 2 more seasons.
Wait,
What are
but
they fucking doing at this? They're literally like half the crew is like zombies, and they're like they got them on leashes at some point. Like,
Are you
What
serious?
is the meta at this point of that show? You
They're
know,
like, don't you get it? They're like dogs, and we're like the owners. And
get it? We're the Walking Dead.
oh,
They're I don't know. They got zombie dogs and horses probably at this point, like zombie
they?
cars. I don't know.
Oh.
That's what I
Zombie
would do.
cars.
Season 9. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Zombie cars. Fuck it.
It's too much.
Doesn't matter.
The zombie craze is fucking dead, dude.
How long can you run from zombies? I fucking hated that show. I loved it, and then like season like 4 or 5 I was like, how many fucking people are gonna say well, things are just really hard right now? How many times am I gonna hear that line of them just like, oh, we're struggling? It's like, yeah.
I want to. Sorry, go ahead.
there needs to be a season of like good things that happen. Like a
It's just nice.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a sitcom essentially.
This fucking farm.
Hey,
Yeah,
fucking.
it's like
Oh shit! Whoops.
Applause.
it's like 9 episodes of just like a farm family like just
Yeah.
getting by.
It's just The Ranch instead of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, and then like all of a sudden, and then like season, like on the end of the season, like 9 episodes of that. On episode 10, they're like over like the fence. They're just like, and they're like, oh shit, we forgot about the zombies, and it's like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
That's it.
Love
And then
it.
the whole next season is just like that guy in Dawn of the Dead when he gets pinned down by all the zombies and they're like eating his intestines. It's just like 10 episodes of that.
You see a body rotting for.
He's just like, ah! for like 10 hours.
They're selectively eating everything that keeps me alive.
Shit.
So in essence, we loved Breaking Bad. Like that's
Right.
That's
to sum it up,
To sum it up, in summation, Breaking Bad's a good show.
So putting it out there, we liked it. So let's start the movie El Camino.
Yeah,
We pick up where we left off.
we do.
Pretty much, yeah.
Which was I didn't think they were going to do that. I thought they would jump to like they
Right.
did. By the way, we spoil everything. We're going to spoil everything from Breaking Bad. We're going to spoil everything in El Camino. It's a full fucking breakdown review. All right. That being said, I thought they were going to jump ahead in time, like how they did. Remember when it came back to season 5 in Breaking Bad? Fucking Walt's got a beard. He's in a cabin.
you're like, what?
and you're like,
Something's
what the
happened.
fuck is going? Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that's where it was going to start.
Yeah,
with El Camino.
it's gonna be like whatever. Jesse's like in fucking
Just a snowbank.
Yeah.
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 And you're
Yes.
like, what?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's a lumberjack.
Right.
yeah.
No,
And then,
yeah.
then it ends after 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah. So but no, it picks up when he fucking is tearing off in the car, fucking screaming. One of the most. By the way, one of the most. I'm gonna try so fucking hard not to turn this into a Breaking Bad episode.
Exactly. Well,
but,
just fuck it. Whatever.
but one of the moments of him. This needs to be said about the whole. This tacks on to the point of like, why does this movie exist? Right.
Right.
He rode off into the sunset. It
Yep.
ended with Jesse getting away from the most manipulative piece of shit, Walter White person. Like,
And
his-
neo-Nazis.
yes, he was basically a slave to cook some meth for them to
Right.
make money. And he was getting away. He finally got away, rode off in the sunset, broke, but like getting away.
Yeah. And he didn't give a fuck about the money. Like,
Yeah.
really didn't give two shits about it.
No.
Like,
And-
especially over the last, like, maybe 2 seasons. He just didn't care.
Yeah.
He was
Total
throwing
apathy.
it away.
Yeah.
He literally went through neighborhoods throwing.
Forgot
cash.
about that.
Yeah.
That was one of the coolest parts. Like that shot where he's laying down on the spinny thing.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I love
That
that.
and then like
merry-go-round.
those parties where he would buy a bunch of shit and then
Yes.
just like people would just his house just became like a trap house basically
Yeah.
and he just didn't give a fuck about anything. So good. His character arc is amazing.
I will say the vibe of all of his parties, though, was that you wouldn't download a car thing. Like, that
Yeah.
was all of his parties.
True.
Just bam, ticka, dang, dang, down.
Fucking
Oh, whoops. I got
Oh,
it somewhere.
fuck. Do it.
Don't I? This is the Jesse parties.
yo. Come to this party, bitch. We got fucking pizza, video games, meth, bitch.
Mountain Dew Code Red. Fuck the wire.
Bring over your stolen goods.
Bring your tattooed and pierced whores.
We're cooking blue meth all night, bitch. Loud music. Stolen music.
I'll
Zip.
order pizza for everybody.
I'll order all the pizzas.
I'm converting rare to zip files all fucking night. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, fuck. That was good.
So, yeah, he's pretty edgy.
So yeah, that was edgelord parties. But so like the thing about the finale is he rode off into the sunset and it it goes to credits. He doesn't come back to him. For all we knew, it was like that's it. He's
That's it.
gone. He
That's
made
his-
it. He's getting away. He's gonna fucking drive to fucking wherever and he's fine.
Yep.
No, about 10 seconds after that, sirens over the hill. And you're just like, oh shit, we're getting right into like how he gets away.
Well, which makes sense because, like, whenever Walt is dying in the last shot of Breaking Bad, that's when you see the cops come in and like.
Oh, you see the lights,
True.
right.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah, I mean the lights show up immediately. Yeah, almost.
Forgot about that.
As he's dead, you know what I mean? Like this, almost the second he dies, which is so fucking well done in the
So perfect.
in the finale. In the fact that like Vince Gilligan wrote it as like Walt got away.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that he wrote that. Like he's like the cops are too late. He got away.
His hand on the chemistry basically right before he dies.
That was one of the best fucking.
Spoiler.
Everything. Fuck the wire. That show
This is gonna be called "Fuck the Wire"
for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so we pick up right where Breaking Bad left off, which is insane. So
Yeah.
he goes right over to his homies immediately.
You
fucking
just fucking
skinny.
coast past a fence to like avoid a cop. Like,
Yeah.
fuck that cop was an idiot for one thing.
Yeah,
He should have. Whatever. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
whatever.
He got
Doesn't
away.
yeah,
Yeah.
Suspend disbelief.
Yeah,
Turned his car lights off. He's
Yeah.
fine.
he goes to Badger and fucking that other dude's house.
Skinny Peter.
Skinny Pete, yeah.
Yep. So they hook him up, help him out. I liked the all the PTSD he had and how I don't maybe I forgot most of it, but they didn't really touch on his captivity in Breaking Bad, did they?
I think they did. They did quite a bit.
I didn't remember when they introduced the guy that had designed his thing that he was stuck in.
Yeah.
That was the only thing that I was like, who's this guy? I don't remember.
Well,
him,
he was
at
brand
all.
new.
He was?
He wasn't in Breaking Bad.
Okay, I was going to say I just did not remember him.
Yeah.
They had that contraption already built. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like with the Jesse Plemons character and, all that. That was already there with the neo-Nazis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the PTSD and the flashbacks were really, I think, really cool. Well done. Like
in the shower.
Even how he woke up after his he got away, crashed at his friend's place, woke up and was like, "Where the fuck am I? Am I captive again?" And panicked.
And the way he plops down on his friend's bed, like after like getting away, dude, he
Yeah.
just fucking straight up douche.
Yeah.
And he's done for.
Yeah.
I wish
Lights out.
I wish I could fall asleep that.
I'm pretty expert at it.
Yeah, like that sort of crashing people do in movies.
Yeah.
Like where they're like so exhausted, it's like they're already asleep before they hit the bed type of exhausted.
Yeah.
They're like, boom! Like I wish.
Yeah.
I wish, dude. As an adult, isn't that the saddest fucking thing in the world? By the way,
Yeah.
that I wish I see someone in a drama fall asleep,
You're
and
like,
I'm like,
oh.
oh,
Chris sent me this fucking video of like a cat, a dog trying to wake up a pig that's
yes.
sleeping.
and the pig is like snorting like with like sleep apnea or something.
Yeah, straight out.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude,
Out.
and like I thought it was funny, but also I was like, God, I want to sleep like that.
Dude,
Yeah.
saddest thing in the fucking world. I sent him this funny ass video of this dog like jumping on a pig and the pig like the pig is like snorting like fuck off basically.
Yeah.
And Josh's takeaway was fuck that pig is getting some good sleep, dude.
Yeah.
You're like sending a Pornhub video of like a long restful night of sleep.
Josh is like, oh fuck.
Fuck,
that's
this
some
is my
good
shit.
That's that shit right there. And he like
That's the most adult thing. I'm like, hey, that's when I realized we're getting old.
Oh, we're
That
fucking
moment,
old.
I'm like, oh shit, 30's around the corner.
Or when you go to when you
Really?
go to sit down and you're like, I'm just gonna sit down real quick.
let me just plop down.
Stanley's like, oh, I feel you, bro.
I know
fucking
that feel, dude.
I fucking feel you,
yeah.
dude.
So strong.
But it's just like that's that like not a care in the world sleep. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I don't give a fuck when I wake up. No alarms. Just I want to die for several hours.
Fucking deep neenies, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I want to hit that deep knee.
That's the deepest nini there is, dude. Carly and I rate our sleep on Taco Bell sauces. Long fucking story.
That's adorable.
But it's like, did you sleep okay last night? It's like,
Fire.
it was mild. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Mild sleep.
That's awesome.
It's been a while since I had a fucking Diablo sleep.
Oh, dude, the greatest.
That's that. Like you only get those when you're fucking like deathly ill.
Yep.
And like if you're on vacation and you've been on the beach for several hours.
Yes. That when you absorb all
Oh,
that sun
dude.
and vitamin D.
Yeah.
That afternoon nap.
And you don't realize just how dehydrated you are,
Yeah.
and you're just like, like a
And your
starfish.
skin's literally fucking fire.
Yeah.
And like just even the covers, like because they're cool, they've been
Yeah,
like
yeah.
under a fan all fucking
Oh.
day. And you throw those over your burnt skin, 2nd-degree burnt skin.
Oh yeah.
God
That's an
damn, that's some good sleep, dude.
that's easy Diablo Nini, dude.
yeah, dude.
What is Verde? Because that's not spicy or mild.
That's a nap.
Okay.
Yeah. Easy nap.
He's got some Verde.
Your nap where you wake up and you're like, fuck, when did I move in here?
The breakfast salsa, though, dude, that's bullshit. That's like I
Haven't
didn't get
had
any
that.
sleep.
I didn't even know that existed. They have breakfast packet salsa.
Yeah,
Yeah, fuck that.
fuck it.
That's probably got to be like the whitest salsa ever. Like Taco Bell breakfast salsa. Jesus.
Bullshit.
It's just a raw tomato.
A peeled boiled tomato.
Would you like the breakfast salsa? They just throw a tomato into your car.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Put it on your nose.
Put a little bit of salt on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just squeeze that on top of your taco
Ooh,
whenever
that's
you're ready
spicy.
for it. Yeah. Ooh, that's a little spicy
This
for me.
mayonnaise is spicy.
I can't do this.
Whoa. Spicy.
All right, sorry guys.
Welcome to There Are Too Many Movies. So let's get back to the movie we're talking about.
Ah.
So Jesse's good at sleeping.
So yeah,
So yeah, he sleeps. He wakes up, takes a shower.
he hit a Diablo Nini.
Yeah, straight up. wakes up and then takes a shower and he's fucking on his way. And then what's fucking awesome is that Badger and Skinny Pete like sort of figure out what's the best way to split up, or I mean, essentially like make sure the cops aren't on his trail. Mm-hmm. So he calls that one dude from the truck yard or like that garbage whatever
he does.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, well, this car has fucking low jack, like they're gonna track you very fucking easily, this El Camino, which is strange because that's what the entire movie's based on,
right?
He doesn't drive it at all in the movie.
It was interesting. It was more like it's like a metaphor, but it kind of was. It was like it was his vehicle of escape, but also his like captivity.
He's done with it.
He was in the back also of it. Remember, he was like in the back of it next to a dead body. He helped. What's his name? The really nice captor.
Oh, Todd.
Yeah, he
piece of
helped
shit.
Todd put it together. It was sort of like this sort of symbol of his captivity. So,
Yeah.
All right.
leaving it behind was kind of like the fucking.
Okay.
But you're right. It was like it. The name of the movie was abandoned in like the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So but
It was strange. But anyway, so they split up and just to avoid police detection, essentially, just
and
keep
then
Jesse safe.
they have the basically the I can never remember the name of this fucking film. Fucking Lady Gaga, Bradley Cooper.
Star is Born.
They have a Star is Born moment when Skinny Pete leaves. And he's like,
Oh my God.
Skinny, why'd you do this? And he's like, you're my hero, man.
His fucking beanie starts crying.
Just water out of his being, like, you're my hero, man. It's just a stare down of like who's gonna cry. Then Jesse gets in the car, and he's like, and then it cuts back to him like, like that first scene, like, like crying, laughing.
Yeah.
Like, he does it again.
Oh man, that was a good scene though. Like you're saying goodbye to Badger and Skinny Pete.
Yeah.
I thought that was powerful, and like I feel like you're not going to see these guys the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
And that's our final like goodbye to them.
Yeah.
And it felt like a good send off in more ways than one.
Boys don't cry. Boys don't cry.
Bring it.
Boys don't hit the poo-hoo.
We don't boo-hoo,
Boys don't poo-hoo.
no matter what.
Only men do.
Only men with fucking father issues.
At a military funeral.
Unless you got a big old bristly mustache.
Yeah. There was you I idolized, Jesse.
You wasn't dead.
Why'd you do this, Pete? Bitch. I idolize you.
I'm not trying to be a bitch.
Oh yeah, but that was a moment but you'd also have to, because when you think about the legacy they made together in Breaking Bad, it was like, dude, Jesse was like a fucking god to him.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They were both like kind of dumb criminals, but he evolved into like this
He
almost
ascended.
kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They're talking about him on the news and shit.
yeah, and,
Exactly.
And they're still cutting back to them playing video games was like Jesse's past.
Exactly.
Immediately.
Yep.
It was like, hey, they haven't evolved. They're still low tier criminal. They're still playing video games. They spend their money on fucking electronics.
Exactly.
Like,
Evolve.
Dude,
Fucking change.
something. What?
Change.
Who is that?
He changed.
The evolution.
big brain. They're still small brain.
Yeah.
Jesse was like, it's big brain time.
Yeah.
It's big brain time, bitch.
Something else I loved about like his characterization was like showing that he was like finally done with like drugs and shit. It was like Skinny Pete offered him like a hit of something, and Jesse like he not only like turned it down, but he was like, no, no,
Yeah.
get it away from like fuck
why?
that.
Imagine getting out of captivity and then smoking a joint. It'd be fucking like
Dude.
thinking about all the things you did wrong, just all the things that were done wrong to you. Just like you hit the joint, like the hose, like
Oh my god.
He's had zero. I mean, he hasn't had anything to drink. He hasn't had any drug. Like, does he in this entire?
I don't think
film?
so.
he eats ramen like crazy.
He just goes ham on food. That's it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
no drugs or anything like that.
Fuck yeah.
He's like, I'm done with that
He's like,
shit.
He is reformed.
Yeah.
Well, he did go to rehab and shit like that.
Well,
I
yeah,
forgot about
but-
that. But he was. I think he was reformed before he was like captured and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
But
think
like
it's
that was
cigarettes.
preventing his
This movie makes you want a cigarette.
For sure.
True.
It's tough. It's something about cigarettes in movies. I can stand next to somebody smoking a cigarette and I don't want one. And then I see it in a movie
And it looks
it's
cool.
It's
Yeah.
it's
It looks.
you think
It
you're
looks
cool,
super
huh?
cool.
No, it looks cool in the movie for sure.
Yes, it does.
Because like, and he just like,
Well, they
Yeah.
look like they're
Brooding.
they're being satisfied.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're like,
yeah,
mm.
the cigarette is like almost what's the word? I don't know.
and you
It's-
hear the,
like-
it's one of those what's it called, the ear pleasure fucking things to hear.
ASMR.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to,
To
to
hear it burn
the
up.
Crackle,
yes.
the
Dude,
crackle of it,
the
and
burn.
everything. You're so right.
In Bad Santa, when they introduced Bernie Mac's character, the first shot is a cigarette being smoked like almost entirely in one puff by Bernie Mac. And I remember that, saw it when I was fucking 12 or something, but
Yeah.
it stood in my brain. I don't know.
Scratch some weird itch in your
It
brain.
is
You're
weird. Yeah.
Huh.
Like, yeah. And you're like, and that's the reason I still smoke cigarettes.
12 years old, listening like,
Thanks, Mr. 3000.
So yeah, so they get away. He drives away.
Right.
They split up. Skinny Pete's probably fucked. Did you see that shit?
Yeah.
So Jesse drives away, and then a fucking parade of police and armored vehicles goes towards Skinny Pete, and I was just like, oh,
well, that was the teaser that we saw. Remember?
When he's
oh
in that room.
He's locked. He's being interrogated.
And he's like, I don't know where he is.
I don't know shit. Fuck
You're
you.
so right. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah.
I also didn't watch the other trailer. So is that all?
I didn't know there was another trailer.
There was another teaser.
Yeah. I didn't watch that one.
I watched the official trailer and I watched the one teaser. I didn't see the other teaser.
By the way, we should talk about that teaser because I that was one of the things I watched before. I was like, okay, I don't.
We
wanna
watched
watch
it on the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Underwhelming.
Yeah. Well, I think it's mostly just because it's Skinny Pete and his delivery is like,
Terrible.
bam, lit, bro.
Yeah.
Shit.
It's almost like, the thing about Skinny Pete is I don't know if he's a bad actor or if he's supposed to be bad.
I think the writing is bad.
I know. I think he's supposed to be bad. Like I
He's
think
just supposed to be cringy.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I think so. I think that's the entire idea of Skinny Pete is that like he's not a hardened fucking criminal or something like that. He's sort of like a
Low level guy.
low level fucking just like, oh, I'm trying to be this or what, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like I think it's supposed to be pretty cringy, honestly.
All right.
He's just a dumb criminal that knows a god.
I guess it's a
Yeah.
I guess it's a fine line. Like when I was watching that teaser, I was just like, why put one of the worst actors in that entire series to set up one of the most anticipated movies ever for Breaking Bad fans?
Yeah.
Because I think most people like him and like
It's like the
Badger and
innocence-
Skinny Pete. Yeah.
Yeah, like the innocence of him.
yeah.
I guess.
They kind of are like the most
Most of
wholesome
us
part.
like this show, Chris. Like, what's your deal, dude?
Dude, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Fuck the Wire. Fuck
Dude.
Skinny Pete. Fuck Badger.
Skinny Pete's like, you want me to wear a wire? Fuck the wire.
I was trying to do a Badger impression, but it's fucking hard.
Hey, guy. I don't
His
even.
voice. Jesse, I don't know, man. Can you just take the car? Like it's so
It's weird.
He sounds like he's in pain. I'm like, clear your throat.
Yeah.
Anytime he talks, I'm like, like anytime he talks, it makes my throat itch.
Yeah. You're just like,
Yeah.
Bitch.
So, anyways, yeah, they split up. Jesse sort of gets away.
and Jesse immediately goes to Todd's apartment. And we don't know
Genius.
why.
So tense.
Oh, dude.
So tense.
That was cool, though.
yeah. Even the breaking in was awesome.
And you don't know, like, what apartment he's breaking into. Like, we don't
Right.
know that at all.
Yeah. Like he's got to go because he asked for a key off the El Camino keys before he took off. Which I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I was like, what's that for?
This is something.
Yes, I
He's
was
like becoming more Walter. He is Walter Whitey at this point.
I know. I was like, big brain time.
Yep.
Yeah. I remember. Like I'm a seasoned film watcher. That's a something.
Yeah.
That will
ready for
represent something.
I wanted someone to be next to me so I can nudge them and go, that's gonna come back later. Big brain time.
You remember the key? This is that.
So he goes to.
That's called foreshadowing.
That's what that is. Check it out.
And then I point to my film degree on the wall. It's like illuminated by like this little spotlight. And then I have this button where I hit it and it's like, oh. I'm like,
It's also the high school English teacher literary fucking thing button because that's the only thing they teach. Foreshadowing.
right. Like, hey, when in this book, when he says this, it comes back.
I'm like, thank you.
They have a style. All right. Anyways, big brain time. So takes the keys to the apartment.
get to Todd's apartment, and then we flash back to some interactions that Jesse had with Todd during his captivity. Todd was like, you could tell that Todd liked Jesse,
Yeah.
like, and he wanted him to think like he's a good guy and like they're cool and stuff. But obviously, he's still a captor.
Well, I think he was so like disassociated and psychopathic that like he couldn't register that Jesse saw him as his captor, and he's like, "Why won't this guy be my friend?"
Right?
He's so fucking weird.
Yeah, he's just so fucking weird.
Yeah.
he really is.
Yeah.
But so good. I mean, Jesse Plemons is a fucking great actor.
Really good
and he's
casting.
proven that since Breaking Bad.
That was his breakout role, wasn't it?
It really was. It really fucking was.
Just the most unassuming hitman and criminal. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. And like whenever he killed that kid, oh fuck. Anyways, that's such a good fucking character.
Yeah.
And especially like when you introduce him in the last couple of seasons, it's like you feel like you have all of the characters you want to have.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I don't need anybody else. And then this guy comes and fucks everything up, and he's new and I don't like him. But he adds to the fucking show, man.
And that was his dynamic in the show.
Yeah, and
you
a-
fucking new asshole.
Yeah.
Well, there was the like in Breaking Bad that kept on happening where, like you said, it was like, all right, it's about Walt and Jesse. It's like, no, it's about Hank, Gus, like all these fucking kingpins. Like you're rising up, you're getting in deeper into this
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
Like,
You're gonna meet people.
and I will say everything about
and
the
it's
Breaking. Go ahead.
it's so much of like Walt thinking he's like, because he's this chemist and he's so good at what he's doing, he's a big fish, and you know, like he gets in deep, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a good show.
Yeah. So, but one of the themes I love so much about the show is like the deeper they get into like the criminal universe,
Yeah.
like the things you learn about being a criminal, which were so fascinating. Like all the people that have like storefronts that launder money, and then like cleaners, and then all the elements of criminal activity that are super fascinating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you know, hitman and cleanup crews, and then the people that are the start fresh people where they're like, we'll take you, get you new
Right.
shit, get you new driver's license, new social security, like all those people and how smart they all are.
Yeah.
Like that level of like universe and lore.
Dude.
Just like
Robert Forster's character easily had the biggest brain in the entire show.
who?
Robert Forster, the guy that
Vacuum cleaner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rip, by the way,
Big brain time.
as of like 2
Rip.
days after the release.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah,
He passed away?
yep,
Rip.
rip.
I bet Vince Gilligan is like, phew. Honestly,
Yeah, kind of, but goddamn, he's so good.
he was like central to that, I think.
Yeah.
But I just loved his character.
But I
Yeah.
loved that Breaking Bad didn't do like a whole campaign after like he died and like his last performance.
Exactly.
Blah blah blah. They didn't do-
Dedicated to or
didn't do
anything.
shit like that.
Yeah. I didn't know that. But yeah, that his role was awesome. That character.
I just loved how black and white he was with, he's like, if there's a possibility of being discovered, it is absolutely a no-go in my mind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, I just loved that absolute, like,
Well, the thing about how pivotal he was in the show is that like they introduced the idea of his character way early on in like the second season or some
Yeah.
shit like that. Like when you first
like,
meet
like you can get away.
Saul, yeah. Well, like Saul's like, oh, I have this guy. He fucking does vacuums. He'll fucking take
Oh,
you, and you'll
yeah.
never be heard from again. He just drops that little knowledge, and then like you don't see him until the last fucking season, dude, or maybe the season before the last season. I don't know. It's
yeah, it's whatever.
because it's like split up in two. He's in like the first half and then the second half. Anyways, and then it's Robert Forster, and you're like, oh shit, this is cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all you see is the unmarked van or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just like that's sick,
This is
dude.
genius. Like the other day I was on the highway and I was driving next to a pickup truck that didn't have a license plate. And every time we got to like one of the toll tag things where it takes your picture and it tells you not to switch lanes, this truck switched lanes behind 2 cars every single time. So I was like, this guy is probably transporting heroin. So I'm like just like hyper aware of like criminal activity now, just from watching another like basically episode of Breaking Bad. I'm just like,
Yeah.
the world around me.
Straight up, dude.
Yeah. So I guess back to where we were. He was breaking into Todd's apartment,
Breaks into, well, yeah, and then we see
searching for money, which we learned from a flashback.
Yeah.
right, And dude, in that flashback, when you first see Todd, and like he opens his trunk and like he's getting something out of it, and he like adjusts his jeans.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, dude.
Yep.
I don't remember that. What
Yep.
happened?
Like they're introducing Todd in the movie, and it's like a shot behind him, and it's just his pants are kind of slouched, and he just like pulls them up for
You
a second.
fucking nerd.
No.
No. Do you remember why?
No.
Oh, dude.
I guess I missed that or some shit.
So later, when he asked Jesse to help him out, he's like,
Oh, for the gun.
Well, first they go and pick up the El Camino top to cover up what they're about to do. So then they go to Todd's apartment. He's like, "Hey, help me out with this." The dead
maid.
The dead maid.
And then he
Remember
takes
when
his-
they're rolling up the dead maid, and he's like, "Wait, hold on, I forgot. Unroll her real quick."
Oh yeah. He just grabs that shit off of her.
Yeah.
Grabs the
Fucking
belt,
brutal.
grabs the belt off her neck and puts it on immediately.
Yeah.
That was the best characterization.
Yep.
Of just like, well, I need this.
Yeah.
Like, she's got it. They can't find her with it. It's
Yeah.
got my DNA on it probably.
Yeah.
But
he
no,
was just
but like not that. Like it's not
He's
even
like-
like an evidence thing. He's like, oh, it's my belt.
Yeah.
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 He's like, puts it back
Need
on
my
real
belt
quick.
back.
Yeah.
Psychopath.
What do you think of my apartment? Pastels. I was
Yeah. Yeah.
thinking about Easter eggs when I painted it.
Yeah.
Jesse's like, it's a lot better than my fucking pit, asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
God damn, such a psychopath.
yeah.
I love it. And
Yeah.
and then I'm just jumping ahead, but the moment when
Let's jump all around this motherfucker.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, at this
Because
point,
there's so
we
many
literally-
different things we're all
we've-
thinking of.
we've literally
We're
like,
so early on in the movie that we
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
we gotta
We
hammer
got it.
through it. What time is it?
fucking 45 minutes.
Fuck it.
It's
whatever.
all right. Yeah,
we
let's,
gotta get going.
let's hammer through this
So
fucking thing.
so basically that the scene I was thinking of was when he opens he's like, hey, they're smoking cigarettes after burying the maid, and in this flashback, and Jesse. He goes, hey, Jesse, there's some more cigarettes in my glove box. And he goes to the glove box and there's a gun, which means like I have a chance to kill Todd right now and maybe get away or something. And he pulls and he just stands there with the gun. He can't decide what to do. And Todd's just like, I'll take that. Jesse, I'll take that. I'll take that gun back. And then he's just like, about to, like, we all know he didn't kill him.
Yeah.
Because he kills him later in season 5.
Well, that
But-
was such good, just like, that was the only time we saw Todd with any emotion. It was like the slightest tinge of panic. He's like,
A little bit.
Something might happen, but
why
I'll just.
why
Yeah.
don't you think Jesse pulled the trigger? Or
I-
why do you think he didn't pull the trigger?
Stockholm syndrome / just freezing from fear.
that, but I also think he was tired of the life of crime at that point.
Yeah.
He was a slave forced to do crime. He wanted out a long time ago.
Yeah.
So at this point, he's like, I could make this decision and then keep running,
Yep.
but
Then I'd keep running.
otherwise, like, yeah, it's like, what's the plan after shooting Todd? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Like,
Go
I'm
to jail
fucked.
with all of his Nazi homies. Fuck that.
Yeah. No. So anyways, yeah. Let's see. Let's talk about the Todd apartment scene though, because it is
That was
fucking
sick.
It was amazing.
Okay, what are we talking
The
about?
bait and switch of like he's looking for the money, and then
Okay,
all of
yeah.
a sudden,
Lieutenant, can you come here?
Yeah.
That was fucking.
tense af, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
well, the first thing that clued you in that something was off about them was they were on their way. They walked into the apartment, and then his neighbor, his super fucking nosy neighbor, is like, I don't remember you guys. We blah, blah, blah. And then those guys were like, hi, have we met? And like, it's just clear that like they've never seen them. They never met each other. They're new, whatever. But you don't think anything of it at first.
Right.
Obviously, going back, you're like, oh shit, that was them cluing you in.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
Yeah.
There are two guys dressed as or they're police officers,
Yeah,
supposedly
something.
detectives, looking through the apartment for money because they know money is there. They can't fucking find it, and obviously they can tell like the apartment's like turned over, like they fucking they rummaged, whoever was in there rummaged through everything, floorboards, fucking everything. And Jesse's hiding and happens to get the advantage over one of those guys and is like, hey, I need you to call your partner in here.
Yeah. I'm not a cop killer. I just want to get away. I gotta
Yeah.
grab one thing and I gotta get out of here.
Yep.
The whole time I was convinced.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, these
Yeah.
are cops. And then as soon as they didn't have handcuffs, or no, as soon as they got him on the ground, as soon as he surrendered, I was like the panic of the guy in the mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
He was
like,
like, oh my God.
so not cop like. So I was
Yeah.
like he was so usually they're pretty diligent on like procedure right after that or
Right.
whatever. And he was just like, holy fuck, what now, dude? And I was like, oh. And then as I realized it, there was this
Yes.
Yeah.
And you're like,
bass
no.
drum. Yeah, I was like, oh.
Dude, you know what gave it away for me? I was watching it with Christina, and as soon as Jesse says, call your partner to come over, as soon as he goes, Lieutenant, and the guy's like, he gives a weird look that's like, why would he be calling me a lieutenant?
Oh.
Christina goes, he's not a cop. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then
Christina's like, big brain time.
yeah,
not a cop.
yeah,
Honestly, I
And you're
thought
like, small brain. What are you talking about?
exactly.
I knew the lieutenant thing was.
I'm the one on a film podcast. Fuck up.
I knew the lieutenant thing was supposed to be a sort of clue, but I thought he wasn't like an actual lieutenant.
So that was like their code.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what I thought. I thought
Yeah.
they were still like partners and shit
Right.
like that.
Like if there's ever some shit, call me lieutenant, even though I'm just commander, whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like I thought there was a code.
I'm
too.
Lord Commander.
Yeah.
of the Night's Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he was like, "What's back there?" or something. He's like, "Did you find anything?" And then
What's waiting for me back there?
yeah, he said
And,
something else, and then that's when he pulled out his gun or whatever. So I was like, "Oh shit!" I still thought they were cops at that point.
It's such a steady ramp up in intensity that you're just
Yeah.
like, "Ugh." It's like perfectly accelerating. Like,
Yeah.
And you feel every part of it with Jesse the
Yes.
entire
Yeah.
time. Like
Yeah.
you are in Jesse's shoes.
you're
the
like, just
entire
get the
time.
money, just get the fuck out.
yeah, dude, the suspense of this show is like it was almost like, you know how smell is the strongest sense tied to memory.
Yeah.
The feeling of the tenseness
Yeah.
of situations put me right back. I was like, this is Breaking Bad.
Yeah, dude.
It's like something about the way he writes and the way just all the situations they end up in, the
Yeah.
complexity of them.
Yep. Because you want it to be, because I feel like we're so fucking, like just so fucking used to like crime shows and like any sort of like any shit like that going like beginning, middle, end, blah, blah. You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like he's in the house, he finds the money, he gets out,
Yeah.
clean cut. It's so like messy, dude.
It's always so like, no, to solve the problem,
It's always
there's
such a
10
shit
mini
show.
problems.
Yeah. It's always such a shit show.
Yes.
Because there's more than one person
Yeah.
involved, you know?
Well, over the course of any given conflict in the show, like one of the main themes that Walt always talks about is having leverage. And near the end of it, he's like, you are well aware, you're a smart lady. When he's talking to Lydia, he's like, you know what leverage is? You have none. I'm calling the shots. There's so many moments in the show where like leverage just flip flops through every conversation.
Yeah.
And
No, you're so right. And like the here we go again. Welcome back to the Breaking Bad podcast.
yeah.
Over the 5 seasons, it's gaining and losing leverage.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
so right. It's whether it's power, meth, or money. He's always trying to get one of those things. So
Right.
it's like as soon as he loses it, he's like, I got to cook again to get money, to get power, to cook, to get money, to get power. It's a cycle that he just can't get out of, and it's just the stakes just get higher and higher.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And he's in deeper shit
Yes.
the
yeah.
further he goes into it.
Yeah. So anyways, that all of the tense situations in this scene were immensely reminiscent of the entire
Just old school
how
Breaking
it
Bad,
felt
yeah.
in Breaking Bad, which made me want to go watch it again.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah,
Like-
dude. Anyway, so he find
This whole podcast is us going, oh man, that was so good.
He's in Breaking Bad good.
Fuck The Wire.
yeah.
yeah, dude, fuck the fucking stupid wire. So he finds the money and he's like, all right, fine, let's just split this fucking 3 ways, whatever.
And Jesse knowing he's like got leverage at that
Yes.
point where it's just like,
That's his Walter White brain activated.
Yeah.
big brain time. It's like,
Yeah.
fuck you, dude. I can take this. What are you gonna do? Fucking shoot me with the neighbors? And
Yep.
like, what? No.
And that's the shit that you like a untrained professional would not think of.
Exactly.
You know
Because
what I
they're
mean?
like, I just want to get out with my life. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And he just knows. He's
Yeah.
like, bitch, you're not gonna fucking do shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So takes some money and then leaves. Finds out that the guy that was looking for the money was one of the welders that put his thing together. Which I'm curious why he. First of all, I'm curious if they were like rogue and were just like, oh, Todd's dead. Let's go ransack his apartment.
yeah.
I think so.
Or if they were hired by somebody to look for it or not.
I think they were rogue because when they get to that little party with all their trashy strippers, it's just their little group, and then they run out of the fucking money, and the strippers are like, bye.
Yeah.
So if I'm sure if they were connected to someone bigger, they'd just
Yeah,
have
maybe.
more stripper money.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so he finds out that's one of the welders, one of the metal workers that built his captivity
His cage,
his
essentially.
cage and his and so then he takes that money and he's trying to go to the guy to make him disappear. He's just trying to get away.
Yep. Goes to Robert Forster's, like he is actually just tears a page out of a phone book for every vacuum cleaner in Albuquerque and goes to every single one looking for his van.
Right.
Like the van that you saw him, because he never saw the guy. He just saw the van and he went the other way.
Yeah.
And Robert Forster, fuck, man, it's so sick, dude.
So good. His scene of his confidence. First of all, the character building of him interacting with a customer completely. That was sick.
Yes.
But like a part of me, like as soon as we got into the vacuum store, a part of me was like, oh, I didn't want to see this. Like I didn't want to know anything about
Behind
Robert
the
Forster's.
curtain.
Yeah, I didn't want to know about his business or about how he does everything. I just wanted him to be that like sort of like shadow that does
Yeah.
all of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of like
You only ever see him in his van and shit like that. So like
the Reservoir Dogs cleanup guy.
Exactly.
Kind of like he just shows up, Mr. Wolf or the
Yeah.
Wolf or something.
that's in Pulp Fiction. But yeah.
yeah.
There's one in Reservoir Dogs too.
He's
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
referenced-
they're like brothers, right?
Yeah.
it's referenced in like
There you
they,
go.
they exist in the same universe.
Right before everyone gets murked.
Yeah. So I didn't want to see any of that, but then again, it's like it's Robert Forster. Like I'm fucking down, dude. He's so fucking good in everything. It's like, okay, let's do it. Fucking do it to me. Yeah, man. It's fucking awesome.
That scene was legit.
And he's just like, okay, man, like here's the fucking money. I'm short $3,000 or whatever it is. Like
But this is another great example of the problems. So like, first of all, he got away from his captors. The first thing you want to do is disappear, right?
Yep.
But to disappear, there's 10 more problems you have to solve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like to get there. So now he's got the money, he's got a car, he's got to find the guy, found the vacuum cleaner guy, walked in, and then guess what? It's still not that easy. You owe me money from the last time.
Yeah.
Somebody else didn't pay up or whatever. You
this
owe
is
me.
money owed.
Yeah.
Like,
Love that. Yeah.
This is
He's just
money-
like, flump.
Yeah, this is money owed. And then he's like,
but he's nice about it. He's not a dick. He's like, get the fuck out of here. Like none
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
He just very calmly, which is fucking
The
perfect.
craziest part about it.
Yeah,
Like,
just so calmly, like this is money owed. I need another 10,000 to get you out of here. Whatever the
Yeah.
fuck he says.
yeah.
yeah. And then he's scrambling through his pockets to get that money. And
Well, just
like,
the relief whenever Robert Forster, when he finally gives up the act of not knowing what the fuck Jesse's
Right. He's
talking
like,
about.
I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and then he's like, "This is money owed," and Jesse's like, "Oh, so it's a possibility that I can get out." Like, just you can see
Yeah.
the relief in his face.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
so well done.
And
He's like,
then-
you're
and
the
then-
dude. You're the dude.
Yeah.
Just fucking, I'm sorry. I don't know the code.
Yeah.
You're the fucking dude.
You're the fucking guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I knew it.
I'm like 97% sure.
yeah, it was so sick. Yeah. And then when the guy finally gave that up and the release he had,
Yeah.
the relief, so good. Yeah.
And you feel for him, dude. The
Yeah.
entire time, you're just like, yes, like
Yeah.
fucking thank
and,
God.
But then also
catches a break.
right after he's I think in the line he's like, "Yes, you're the guy." Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's like immediate. Like, wait, what do you mean money owed? Like,
He's like, "But I never took that fucking trip."
yeah,
The
yeah,
fuck.
Yeah. So he finds out he's short money to disappear, and by like a few grand because he's
Like $1,800.
$1,800.
yeah, yeah.
And so he's gotta go get some more money. And to do that,
Fully Walter White's himself.
he has to basically his plan is to go back to the guy that he took a third from, where they split it, and take his money and just be like, "Hey man, can you just do me a solid?
I just need this exact amount.
I just need this exact amount to leave and forever." So he goes and they're having a party. But first he's got to go arm himself. Now I thought he was going to his parents.
yeah.
I thought he was going to his parents' house
To ask for money.
to ask for money.
Same.
Well, I didn't think he was going to ask him for money. I
Oh,
knew
yeah.
that he was luring them out, so I thought he was just going to go steal money.
Yeah, exactly. But also another just fucking big brain character development,
Yeah.
like criminal universe moment. He lures them out. The parents leave. 2 follow cars
Squad
leave.
cars,
I
yeah.
loved that.
And then a third car leaves that was hitman for Jesse's. Or like Jesse's hitman. So 2 squad cars, and then it goes down to a third car of like these 2 criminals on a police scanner, and they hear it, and then they're following to go take a hit on Jesse. So the parents, the cops are looking for him,
And he
There's still
knows
peop-
it.
There's still people trying to kill him.
Damn.
Like I think that's what
Fucking-
it was alluding to.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah,
a weird third shady car
Yeah.
they pan to.
That's true.
And they're like, "Let's go kill this fucking guy."
Not one single one of them was like, "Wait a second."
It seems a little
It
easy.
seems a little weird, but
Wait.
So Yeah, he breaks
And
into his own house.
And also in this, he does say goodbye to his parents too,
yeah, basically.
which is rough.
you did your best.
Yeah.
Boys don't cry.
Yeah. And they're like, "Where's my brother?" And they're like, "Oh, he's in Europe having a way better life than you."
Yeah.
Fucking dumb son.
Yeah. You fucking mistake.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Meet us in the park so we can turn you in, you fucking mistake.
He's getting killed by Mysterio right now in Venice. I don't know.
Yeah. So he lures his parents out and he goes back in and
Finally saw that movie.
Yeah, I saw it.
so I thought he was looking for money, maybe like his old stash or parents' stash or something. He finds a safe. He starts entering the code to get in, and the code has changed. I guess he knew the code at some point.
Right.
The code is now changed.
Obviously,
He can't
from
get in, and then he's like, "Oh, it's my brother's birthday. The good son."
Yeah, they
Yeah.
changed it from mine to his. They don't
Exactly.
care about me anymore. I'm
Exactly.
done. Yeah.
Exactly. Metaphors. So then he opens the safe. I thought he was getting money. He picks out two small, very like archaic World
Yeah.
War II guns.
Yeah.
That his like grandfather had or some shit.
Yeah.
So that's what he gets from that, and he takes that to the welders, and is like, "All right, I need to get $1,800 so I can fucking disappear. That's all he needs." So they're having a fucking stripper party. Blah blah blah. He has some flashbacks, some characterization of why he wants
Yeah.
to kill this motherfucker, or just
Why you should.
why he should, but also just like he just needs the money. He wants to get out. He doesn't
Yeah.
want to kill anyone at this
Yeah.
point.
He
You can tell.
also he gave him an out. He was like, "I'll need the money, so you can give me the money, or you're not aware of it right now. But the alternative is I fucking kill you."
and basically, and also the fact that he asked for 1,800, and the guy goes, "Why not $2,000? It's a rounded number." And he's
Yeah.
like, "I only need 1,800. That's it."
Yep.
Yeah.
He didn't ask. He's done. He's straight up like, "This is all I need. I'm not taking any more than I need."
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
It's like, do me a solid, bro.
After
And-
you enslaved me.
Yeah.
Like,
and so he goes, "I'm not going to do that. We're going to how about your 22 caliber in your, because he has it, cocked it right in his belt.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
how about your fucking German 22 bullshit versus my 45 on here?" He's like, "What, like the fucking Wild West?" He's like, "Yeah, like the Wild West."
I love the way that was set up, though.
Yeah. That was a tight butthole scene.
Yeah.
I'll say
Oh,
that
yeah.
for sure. It's just
Dude, with his fucking coked out friends, like just trying to scramble out of the way before they start shooting, like
Yeah.
that was like
So realistic.
Exactly. Like he gets like he doesn't even get away.
It's like a Western.
Yeah.
Because, like all those cowboys, like, "Oh, I'm going to get out of here."
yeah.
Dude, he scrambles to a part that's like not. It doesn't even make sense to hide in, but it's like right here, and he's like,
just out of the way.
Yeah.
Like there's nowhere else to go. Yeah. So the guy fucking challenges him to a fucking duel and is
Oh.
like, 10 paces, motherfucker. And they're gonna fucking duel for the money.
And honestly, dude, I didn't understand the metaphor that like this movie is essentially a Western in itself. You know what I mean? Like it's a very Western take on
Yeah.
Yeah.
like an escape
outlaw,
story. Yeah.
Anti-hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
it's like
And-
True Grit from the
and, like,
perspective of the bad guy.
It's so simple in that like all he wants is to make this money to get away and to ride off into the
That's
sunset.
a good fucking point.
Like this is very much a fuck
Hold
it.
on, dude. It's big brain time. For real though, that's a good point. I bet like Vince being the genius he is, like the fact that
There's so many homages, I bet.
that it ends in a duel is so you're so right. Fuck. All right, thanks for listening to the Arts Movie. Yeah. So it ends in a literal Western, like a literal duel.
Well, there's literally a shot where like it comes down and you can see between his arm Jesse's silhouette, and then he's like twitching his fingers to reach for his gun, and I was
Straight
just
up.
like,
Yeah, dude.
so fucking good.
So tense.
Yeah.
That scene was real fucking tense.
And then before the guy could count to 3, Jesse fucking threw his jacket, just fucking just
Yeah.
fucking unloads on that
Yep.
motherfucker.
So he's got a decoy sitting in his. Basically, you think Jesse's gonna draw. They're both gonna draw, and he's gonna try and shoot him with the caliber. But the second gun he got from his parents' house was just in his pocket, and he just shot through the pocket and killed the guy immediately right before
Yeah.
he.
That bait and switch.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, I saw it coming. It wasn't super like a mystery
Yeah.
that he had
No.
2 guns.
Yeah.
I thought he was like the fact that it was through his jacket was sick as
That
fuck.
was
You're like,
cool.
oh
Like-
shit.
Like that's like to
and
me.
the guy's
I
like,
was
"Your jacket's on fire." He's fucking just.
Oh, that was such
Yes.
a fucking good. Like he could have just shot through the jacket, and that could have been the scene. But no, realistically, if someone shot through a jacket, it might cause a fire.
Yep.
Fuck, that's so sick. Are you kidding me, Vince?
The leather physics.
Vince, are you kidding me?
He's just over here.
Vincent! 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 You didn't have to do it to me, Vincent.
He's just like he's just writing the script and his glasses like
Just knowing across the country, people are going to be like, damn!
just like, oh fuck, fire! Oh,
Oh, would leather catch on fire? I'm sure he Googled it. Oh!
I bet he shot a gun through a leather jacket pocket just to see.
Yeah, like, for real,
he's
dude.
that kind of motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
He'll do it.
And, oh, that was so sick. And then, but, so he shoots through the jacket and kills him, and then the rest of the cokehead party starts to scramble and fire back. And
Right.
so they have a real messy firefight, which I love. I love messy, realistic
Yes.
firefights.
Yeah.
Where it's not like bam, like oh I died, and then it's theatrical.
Everyone's
Yeah.
got fucking dead aim. Like,
It's for real. Like in those situations, you're shaking.
You're like,
You're-
All he's doing is just pulling the trigger like in the direction.
Yes.
Yes,
like
exactly.
hopefully I'll get him or
yeah,
something.
exactly. Like one-handed, not even securing it. Like people think it's like a fucking first-person shooter, and like
Nah.
like even the pull of the
Doom,
trigger
doom, doom, doom.
de-aims you. The pull of
Yeah.
the trigger even
cocks it a little to the
yeah
side.
like I don't know why I know that.
I played VR games, so I know.
Yes, exactly. But it's aiming is so much harder than to shoot a real gun. It's so much harder than you think, and that's why I love those realistic, chaotic, panic,
Yeah.
like non-cinematic Coen
insanity.
brothers
Yes,
types
exactly.
of fucking gun
Yeah.
fights. So, anyways, they have a real messy gunfight, and it's almost like a stray bullet catches one of them.
Yeah.
And he only kills the guy shooting at him, which it was cool that the other people were just fucking partiers, and the two bad guys that were there earlier with the money were the only ones armed, which was
Yeah.
like made sense.
Makes sense.
And the guy's gun was on the wall, made sense because they were fucking and partying, whatever. So kills that guy, messy fight, takes the driver's license, says, "Hey, if you guys tell anybody, I know where you live."
I
blah, blah, blah.
loved that.
I have a kid. He's like, "You think I give a shit?"
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a true fucking menace.
Then you're a bad dad if you have a kid and you're partying with coke and strippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, kills him. Kills his captor. Takes all of the third now at this point, which is good for him.
It's
Yeah.
mine.
I guess he could have taken the other third too, huh?
He didn't know where it was and he didn't care. He didn't
Yeah.
care.
True. He only needed 1,800. Yeah. What if he took 1,800 from that pile of cash?
Eh.
I'd have been like, no.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Just grab it.
Because
You-
what if like you miscounted and he's like, "Hey, you're 100 short," and he's like,
You fucking with me?
"Yeah," or whatever. Like I'd be, yeah.
It's like he could probably use that for the rest of his life,
Probably,
you know?
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Just based on like what kind of like how he's developed. He won't give a shit about fucking his fucking
His
pizza
civil standing.
his fucking pizza parties and that's not
Oh shit! It's Alaska time, bitch. We're out here. We got fucking blue meth, Alaska meth,
Whale blubber. Other things to light lanterns with.
VR.
We got it all.
We got VR. They got VR games now, bitch. We got meth simulator. We got fucking stolen goods, stolen cars. Fresh start, bitch.
he's got a restaurant or something. He's like, this is Mr. White's pizza. Fuck.
Pizza pies. I love pepperoni. Get it? Because that scene with pepperoni. All right, so so he gets his cash and he goes back to the boy, the man that's gonna make up. Oh wait, before he does that, decides to blow up that entire fucking
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Yeah, he decides to blow up that entire fucking thing, like with like a Walter White fucking chemistry,
Yeah.
like illusion, in my
Like an
opinion.
IED that was
Yeah.
just like accidental, like just thrown around.
Yeah, like improv IED.
Yeah.
I love that. Like just chemistry. Like, oh, this fire applied to this will cause an explosion. I'm out.
B.
Of course, doesn't look at it because
Me.
cool guys. Because cool boy shit.
Cool boy
Right.
shit. That was
boy
cool.
sh- I'm gonna watch it in my rear view. It's like,
That's
it's
pretty
just to
cool.
make sure it actually explodes. Like, okay, yep,
Right.
okay, it worked.
Imagine he drives away and then like cops show up and they're like, there's all these dead guys and like a taped up flamethrower? Why?
The fuck?
It's like in his car, he's just like, okay, I swear I turned on that fire. And then
It's like, let me go back and check.
El Camino,
see if
written
it-
and directed by Vince Gilligan. Yeah, just, thank you for watching. And it just cuts to like Vince Gilligan in a chair. He like turns around. He's just like, thanks for watching El Camino, a Breaking Bad tale. Stick around for Saul Goodman, another Breaking Bad tale. Following that, Robert, whatever the fuck his name. We're doing a movie about him too.
Robert Forster.
Robert Forster. Fuck it.
Anyways, I got to get back.
Also, X-Files 2 coming coming to AMC soon.
Shit.
Got to get back to playing Animal Crossing on my new Nintendo 3DS.
Oh shit.
Okay, so before, and that's essentially the final act, right?
Yeah.
Okay, dude, let's get serious for a second. We get one scene in this. Well, we get a couple of flashbacks to like characters that we know and love.
Oh yeah.
Dude, you just get one little tidbit.
Yep.
And it was rumored for a long time. People were like, "Oh, is he not dead?" Like that's the
Dude.
shit that I was like, he's not gonna fucking do that. Vince Gilligan wouldn't fucking do that
Yeah,
to us.
thank God.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's in the hospital, and then he breaks him out. Like I saw so many dumb shit, so much dumb shit like that. Like he's gonna be in the hospital,
Yeah.
and
We gotta cook again. Like, oh my, no, it's not happening.
no, or whatever the fuck.
we gotta do it again.
Yeah.
Jesse, we have to cook. One more bench.
We do get a really good scene with Jesse and Mike at the beginning. You know what I mean?
Oh, I love that.
Flashback to Mike. That was really cool. But dude, what we really wanted, and I think was a beautiful touch to this movie, was the scene between Walt and Jesse. Mm-hmm. It was like when they first start cooking, and like they just decide to go get a bite.
It was right after a certain firefight that put bullet holes in the RV.
Yes.
'Cause there was duct tape on them.
I don't remember, like I don't have an idea of like where it takes place in the series.
It had to
I'm
have
not
been
sure.
pre-season 3 because season 3 is when Hank finds that RV and then Jesse's on the other side and Walt is also on the other side and he's like whispering to Jesse what to say to Hank to get him to like legally have to go.
Right.
Which is another like genius tense moment.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Another thing, I've totally kind of just forgot about, so you brought him up there. The opening of the movie, Jesse and Hank, right?
Yeah.
When did that take place? I'm kind of put it there in
That was
Alaska,
whenever
right?
They were trying.
Jesse was working with Mike for a while. So
Wait,
instead of
I'm getting confused. Mike or Hank?
Mike,
is
Mike. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, okay.
yeah, Jesse like instead of cooking, like there was just one scene where Mike was like, "Come with me," and like Jesse just goes with him to work for a day, and like, Jesse's like, "What the fuck are we doing? Where are we going?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Just shut up,
Yeah.
just sit there."
Love that scene. He's like, he thought he was going to get killed the whole time.
Yeah. And then like he's just going to make drops. Like he's just making drops at certain places and taking money or whatever. And like he just makes Jesse work with him for a day. Like bring your child to work day.
Yeah.
Such a fucking cool episode. And just a cool idea that it's like Gus had the idea to like get Jesse out from under the wing of Walt just for a little bit, just to like, this is what, professionals do on a daily basis. You're just making runs. It's very simple. It's very quiet. You don't have to worry about anything. You're essentially the muscle. Like you have a gun.
Yeah.
You're keeping us fucking safe.
Yeah.
Right.
So where did that scene take place though in the beginning?
I think that's during that time. Where,
Really?
No way.
Oh wait, no,
They're
because
in
they're talking.
Alaska.
They're talking. No, they're
no,
not in Alaska.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
They're talking about.
They're actually where Mike gets killed. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
by that river.
Yeah.
Wait, Mike gets killed. I'm just kidding. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, because Mike's alive, so he's got to be.
It's like it has to be just before that because they're talking.
I guess you're right.
They're talking about Walt's off behavior, right?
Yeah.
And that's
right. He's
what
not gonna
clues
like
Jesse
this.
into to him saying, "Why'd you kill Mike?" And then Walt goes full evil man mode, and he's like, "I didn't kill Mike." But I think that moment there is them showing you that's how Jesse knows that he killed Mike because Mike is like, "He's gonna kill me, dude."
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, I'm just thinking about it now. I've never. So that scene is basically an homage to that whole time, but also, God, my fucking brain is
Just
Yeah.
the foreshadowing of like Jesse.
Alaska. That's what.
Yeah, Alaska.
Yeah. He's basically like, where would you go? Well, I'd go to Alaska. That's just for. Yeah. Okay.
New start. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So then we have the that scene between Walt and Jesse, which was like that's what you want.
Just
You
a
really do
wholesome,
want.
just a wholesome characterization. Scene.
Yeah, and it's not like they never really had many moments where they had a great time together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Right.
Like Walt is just like, I'm just trying to make conversation. Like, fuck, man. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, you can go to school, get your GED. I fucking graduated high school, dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, shit
you
like,
were on the stage.
yeah.
Yeah. You watched it.
And he's like, I'm just making conversation, Jesse. Like, I don't fucking like.
Yeah.
He's just such a dad.
But
Yeah.
he alludes to Jesse's potential in that scene too, which
Yeah.
is like
Yes.
a wholesome moment where he's like, "No, you can get a business degree. You know, you can do anything with that." He's
Yeah.
talking to him like a son.
yeah.
Well, that's part of. I mean, Walt's whole character is like the fact that he knew that Jesse had that in him, and he just like sniped it out of him.
Yeah.
Like he just siphoned it, and he's like, "Give me all that potential."
Yeah.
Yeah. But also the scene, like it's total fan service, but knocked on the door, and then no real like
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Setup.
No. Like drawn out. Anything like that. It was
Just
there
a
was no
hallway
like
shot.
cinematography shot. Like
Right.
there wasn't a lot of cuts to like
it wasn't
Right.
this
allude to
big build-up.
taking the glasses off the
Yeah.
fucking thing, shaving his head, nothing like that.
Nothing. Yeah, just kind of came out of a hotel room and walked down the hall.
Yeah.
But that scene, them together, him in like the raggedy clothes and the beanie, and
Yeah.
then like him then walking together again, it was just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just like,
The boys are back in town.
boys are back in town.
Yeah. That was
Just them cooking meth. Fuck
that was so fucking awesome, man. That was a cool scene.
Yeah, loved it.
And you like didn't want it to end. I didn't want it to end. Like I wanted that to just keep going and going and going. But
yeah,
man,
that was great.
they had such a special relationship. And like granted it didn't last very long, you know what I mean? Like in the grand scheme of things, they weren't friends for very long. You know what I mean? Jesse fucking hated Walt at the end there.
For real?
You know?
Yeah.
Even though Walt like loved Jesse more than anything,
Sort of.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once again, one of the most complicated character developments like
real.
Yeah.
ever in any fiction.
Even
Yeah.
down to the very end, which was like the culmination of their relationship was when Jesse was pointing a gun at him, and he's just like, do it, you want this, and he's like, say you want it, and he's like,
Yeah.
he's like, stop manipulating me. He's like,
Yeah.
say, and then he's like, I want this, kill me, like I want to die. He says, he admits it, and then he's like, then you do it,
Yeah.
and he throws the gun down and he leaves him there, like alive. Well, he sees he's bleeding out. He sees Walt is bleeding out, and then chooses to leave, and then cut to him in the car in El Camino, and
Fucking
off we go.
shit, man.
Woo! All right, so
After the Walt, I mean, did you guys have anything to address about that?
I mean, not really.
what happened? Anything?
He did what he was supposed
He
to.
disappears. He gets to Alaska. Last scene we see is him driving away. He writes a fucking letter to the mother who's got a son that is dead because of him.
Yeah.
The mother's got killed
Brock's
by.
grandma.
Brock died?
Wait.
No. The son is fine. The mother got killed in front of Jesse.
Oh, that's right.
Todd
Okay.
shot her on the porch in front of
Fuck.
Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh my
to make them cook.
God.
And then they put that picture in his
To
little
make him stare at it. Yeah.
Fucking Christ, I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
fucking
Piece
Yeah.
of shit, dude.
yeah. So yeah, Todd was just like nothing personal. Thinking about Easter eggs for my apartment.
Oh my god. Yeah.
God damn it. What
so
a piece
anyways,
of shit.
He wants to write a letter to Brock, and then he wants to disappear to Alaska, and he successfully does so, and they get a little bit of flashbacks of past girlfriends and flings, and kind of characterization of Jesse, like in old clothes, and then
Well, yeah, fucking Kristen Ritter. That was a cool
Yeah.
little cameo there.
and then
And like, I like that. I mean, it was very little dialogue, and then you just show them like driving off, and like he's just remembering that moment where it's like that was probably the happiest he ever was
Right.
in his life, just driving, looking at her, looking at the open road, and just like
Not
thinking
being with Walt.
yeah, just thinking about the future and like how bright the future looks. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And then of course every shitty thing that could possibly happen happened after that, but it's sort of like he does get to begin again in Alaska.
yep, we see basically him.
Yeah.
We see him. This movie ends the same way his ending is the same as Breaking Bad, almost in a way.
Yeah.
Except I guess realistically, he is actually driving off into the sunset this time,
Right.
As
Right.
opposed to driving into police sirens like he did last time.
Yeah, he's free of enslavement, essentially.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
We kind of just got the same Jesse ending.
Yeah.
Which is like, I guess, you could assume he got away from season 5, but if you thought about it, like, hey, cops are probably coming, but like, you assumed he got away, like he rode off into the sunset. So we actually get the real sunset right.
Yeah,
off
this
in
is just like the canon what happened to him, I guess.
right.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really pisses me off about like just reading any like tweet about the movie or anything it's like it's so unnecessary. Like why this, why that? It's like, dude, are you really gonna bitch about 2 extra episodes of Breaking Bad?
Right.
Like just for the fuck of it?
No,
It's
I
like,
get
we're-
the perspective.
so I was one of those people.
I know you were.
No, yeah.
and
100%. You're like,
and
it's your tweet I'm referencing.
I love you to death. But like that's like to me that's just such a tired fucking like outlook on it because
Yeah.
it's like as much as we love Breaking Bad, like at least trust in Vince Gilligan enough, in my opinion. This was my outlook. I was like very optimistic. I was like, okay, cool. We get
That was the only reason I had any optimism.
yeah. If it was somebody else, dude, I would totally be on your side.
Yeah, true. It was still just like Better Call Saul. I watched 2 seasons of it. It was good. I never really got
I feel you there.
got super into it. It was just an extension of that universe that I didn't think was needed, even though it was still pretty good. So when it was like a movie, I'm glad it wasn't more seasons. That would be like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. But I was still like, I think the reason I felt that way. Let me just preface this by saying I've turned around. I'm glad this was made. It was
Hell
great.
yeah.
It was fucking great.
Fucking
But the reason I was so like it's unnecessary, please don't. I was pessimistic is because we have such a beloved view
Yeah.
of Breaking Bad as a whole. Where
Absolutely.
it's like because the extension of it could potentially tarnish all that.
Exactly.
Like we've talked about 1,000 times before. Game of Thrones has 8.5 great seasons, basically.
Yeah.
Or 8 great seasons. But no one talks about it being the best show of all time anymore.
No.
Before the last season, everybody thought Game of Thrones was the best show
Yeah.
ever made. Period.
It's
There was no discussion. It was 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5 stars everywhere. 98% Rotten Tomatoes, whatever the fuck. Best show ever made. Not
Now?
Now? What I thought this was going to be the Game of Thrones season 9 of Breaking Bad, and I was like,
Oh.
if you fuck this for me,
Dude.
Vince.
yeah, yeah.
But
He just kind of forgot he was addicted to meth.
yeah. Yeah, I was just like, so that's the reason, that apprehension. I think some people, that's where it comes from. Maybe they don't realize that also, but they were like,
But it's that opinion after watching it.
yeah,
Like I get it going in,
Yeah.
But to have that opinion afterwards, like, oh, it's so unnecessary. I mean, it's like then you're just a piece of garbage.
it's like, you didn't enjoy those 2 hours?
Right.
Yeah, like so,
Like that's
So you don't like Breaking Bad.
yeah. Essentially, that's the opinion that those people have. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
yeah, for sure.
Like I fucking hate it, man. I really do.
So let's do our fucking yep nopes, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, you should watch it.
Absolutely.
Double yep. We're going tier 2 yeps.
I think so. Yeah.
Yep.
You'd recommend it? It's all down to me. Yep.
That's it, man.
Good fucking movie, man. I'm so glad.
It's so good. It's exactly what it's supposed to be, and it doesn't fuck anything up about the show.
Which was
somehow
the main thing.
They somehow fucking did it.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, I'm so glad because, man,
Yeah.
like we said, it's if they fuck that up.
It would have been so easy to fuck it up because
For
it's
real.
it's so consistently well done, and to do it like let's try it again. Like fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
fucking did it.
And granted, like maybe the dictionary definition of like necessary, unnecessary, like you don't need it to enjoy Breaking Bad.
right.
No.
But it's for the people that fucking loved Breaking Bad so much and just want a little fucking
Little
extra.
button on top.
It's
Yeah.
true. It is true. It is, yep. It's a good thing that it's good.
Yeah.
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 Basically. It's a good
Absolutely.
thing that it's good. That's what I'll say.
All right, guys, that was our fucking shit.
Thanks for listening to that shit.
Or fucking shit. If you don't like it, suck my asshole. How about that? Fuck
All right,
you.
It's hour 20. You guys just want to wrap it up?
Hour 20? Oh, God.
Hour
God.
25 or some shit.
Let's do news real quick. We got some news.
Oh, yeah. I already know what you're going to say.
They keep casting the Batman, dude.
What's going on?
It's getting
Oh.
it's getting real interesting.
What's going on?
They cast earlier this week. They cast Catwoman. Will be
yeah.
Zoe Kravitz.
I'm into it.
But
Fucking super into it. And then the more interesting of casting choices. So remember Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
He turned down his fucking role.
Good job, Jonah.
good move.
Good move on you, man.
Yeah, for
because
real.
people would be really fucking pissed at you if you fucked it up.
Yeah, and I don't think you belong in that type of universe, to be honest.
No, you can fuck off. I mean, go make more movies, like please do.
You just
but
couldn't
not
fit.
this fucking movie.
I'd be
man.
watching Jonah Hill as that whoever the fuck.
Exactly.
And not like the Penguin or whoever the fuck.
But get this shit though.
Mm-hmm.
They cast the villain,
I'm so fucking ready.
dude.
Say it. Fuck.
Dude,
Who's the villain?
the Riddler,
Who?
dude.
Joaquin Phoenix.
I'll give you a couple hints.
Bill Burr.
I'll give you a couple hints. You ready?
Yes.
He was in There Will Be Blood.
Daniel Day-Lewis?
No.
That was probably not the best first hint.
The best actor. He casted the best actor of, all time for the Riddler.
No.
Oh shit.
He was in There Will Be Blood. He was in Prisoners.
Little Miss Sunshine.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. I don't know his name though. I know who you're talking about.
Paul Dano.
Paul motherfucking Dano.
He's gonna be good.
He's gonna be really fucking
I cannot
good, dude.
wait
He is
to
that
see his
same
Riddler.
level of weird as Joaquin is for Joker.
Yeah.
He's that same level of method / performance artist / fucking weirdo.
Dude, he's got it, man.
Fuck yeah.
He's gonna murder that fucking role. That was the role they offered to Jonah Hill, though, dude.
Fuck that.
The Riddler.
Dude, Jonah Hill is the Riddler?
That's what they
No.
offered it to him. Like,
I would
hey.
rather see him as Bane.
They're like, hey, Jonah Hill, do this, the Riddler.
No.
And he's like, riddle me. What? I don't fucking know.
that would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Holy shit. The fact that he was even offered that.
Just
I can't
imagine Jonah Hill in a green suit with question marks. I'm sure they're not going to do explicitly that.
No.
But
It's gonna be a green suit or something.
This is gonna be a good movie now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a real Robert Pattinson, and then
Paul Dano, Robert Pattinson.
Dude, this is the most indie Batman movie to exist.
Easily.
dude, for sure.
The casting is fucking like indie darling favorites,
this
man.
is gonna be art house Batman.
Yes.
Oh.
I really hope so. Do it. Do it.
Like, I just think about if they were to do like not the game. I'm not referring to the game, but like an Arkham Asylum type, like weird.
You mean like the graphic novel?
Yes, like where it's just fucking
Like
weird.
one and done. Like
yeah,
in its own little like Arkham Asylum, like
Yes.
sort of
Yes.
escape. Like
and it's terrifying. The fucking like the Joker in that graphic novel is fucking scary, dude. He looks fucking weird. And, like in his like whenever he talks, like his words look different than everybody else's.
Awesome.
Like it's just so well done. Like I want that. Like I want this Batman to be stylistic.
for sure.
You know what I mean?
I agree, and not just sort of like churned out in the middle of comic book
Exactly.
movies.
Exactly. I don't
Yeah.
want the cookie cutter fucking like.
You want a Joker?
Look at
for
these
this.
gadgets now.
You want like
Yeah.
a Joker version of this Batman Riddler?
Yes,
I agree.
Totally,
absolutely.
totally.
Stylistic.
Directed by Todd Phillips.
Oh,
No.
No.
I love the Joker. I'm just.
Yeah.
I don't think he's got for this. I'm just saying.
do you have a favorite version of like a favorite Batman universe? Like,
Oh fuck.
Like-
That's a whole episode.
Yeah.
yeah, good point.
Let's wrap this up.
Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah.
That being said, thank you for listening to There Are Too Many Movies. Two movies.
3 mini movies, bitch.
Thanks for following us on Instagram. We're at 200, 2,000. Let us know. We'll let you know when we get up higher. My brain's fucking goo. Can't talk anymore. Fucking like us on Instagram. Follow us on all our shit.
Tell your friends about us.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking friends about
Bing.
Tell your friends about us, bitch. We're cooking podcasts on podcast, bitch.